extra, extra. Do you guys still do that?
Absolutely.
Extra, extra.
We've been doing it forever. Congrats on this. What an amazing piece of work. And I read that you and Carrie signed on before you even read the script.
Yeah.
Why?
Because being fans of Ryan, and also knowing that this, is it called a franchise? What do you call this? A franchise or like a franchise?
You can.
Is one of my favorites, like, period. So I was like, why wouldn't I want to be in it? If I'm a fan of something, like, what a luxury it is to be a part of something that I'm actually a fan of.
Yeah. Are you a murder mystery fan, both of you?
I really enjoy murder mysteries,
Yeah.
yes. I used to have murder mystery parties.
You did?
Yeah.
You used to host murder mystery
Yes.
parties?
Yes.
Can you do that again?
Yeah. Do you want to be invited? I mean, I haven't done it in years. A friend of mine who was like a young writer would, we would invite 15 people to the house, my old roommate and I, and he would write a script for all of us, and we would all play different characters, and only he would know who the dead person was and who did it, and we would order like takeout, and we would sit there and eat, and you read a script, and sometimes you'd have to act things out. It was really fun, and then like halfway through dinner, someone's like, and then you're like, wait, how did they die? It's really funny.
That's cool, and now you're doing it in this big franchise.
I love
So
murder
what was it like for you guys, and Cailee, for you to be with this incredible cast, lineup of stars to work on this? What was it like jumping into this?
Yeah, I was super nervous, but thankfully everyone was great and kind, and it was a beautiful experience. And yeah, I also think like you're dumb if you hesitate at all getting a call being like Ryan Johnson, because everyone knows in this industry that this is the best set to be part of. And so for me, it was being a fan of Ryan, and then I get to work with the most top tier actors, huge fans of all of them. And it was summer in London, and it was just like fairy tale, rainbow, butterflies, puppy dogs. It was a perfect experience. Sorry.
Can you tell we're at the tail end of this? Puppy dogs, rainbows, butterflies.
Kind of was. Pip.
Yep.
Somewhere in London.
But it is a different set. I mean, people aren't going back to their trailers and hanging out.
No.
What was it like to be with all of you together, having fun?
It was exactly that. I mean, it really is. I had the most fun. But I always have fun. I love this industry. I don't want to act like every other movie was off. I love acting. I love being a part of sets. I love being a part of movies. Like, I love the whole experience. But you can't control the final outcome. You can only control your own experience doing it. And so I do always try to go into it being like, I'm so lucky, I'm so fortunate. That's not to say everybody does that, right? So in this case, you have Daniel Craig, who easily can walk onto a set and set a tone that's very specific, and everybody kind of follows that tone. And the first day was Daniel Craig, myself, and Josh, and Daniel walks on set, and he's Daniel Craig, and he's fun, and he's funny, and he's there, and he's cordial, and everything. Like, he's lovely. And then there's a tent, and I was like, okay, well, so who's going to go to the holding tent? Who's going back to their trailer? And so I was like, I guess I'll go back to the holding tent. And I go to the holding tent. Josh O'Connor goes to the holding tent. Daniel Craig goes to the holding tent, and no one ever left. It was like, but it all trickles down. If Daniel Craig wants to set a tone that isn't that, he can. But really, I give credit to him. Whoever the number one is, the director, the producer, it trickles down from there.
Very cool. It sounds fun. The movie's about faith, religion. Is that present in your own lives?
Yes. I grew up in church. I had very similar experiences Ryan did. So that was our initial conversation, just sort of what that was like for us, how it shapes us as people now, and sort of complicated relationship we have with it these days. And I just thought, whoa, you're going to center this around religion? Okay. But then I read the script, and it's done in such a personal way. Like, I truly think this is his most personal one yet. And I just thought, oh, this is going to be an opportunity for me to also interrogate that part of my life.
How about you, Mila, with the kids and raising kids and
Well,
faith?
I grew up culturally Jewish and as an atheist. So that's the household I grew up in, right? Which is lovely. It's a wonderful way to grow up. I married somebody who was much more religious than I was. And so we found like a happy medium. So my kids are being raised Jewish, but I don't go to temple. It's just not something that I find to be important in my life, but I do find community to be important. And if that's where you find your sense of community, I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I'm a little bit of like a mishmash. Like, I'm a choose your own adventure person. Like, I pick a little bit from a lot of different places.
Yeah, like a lot of people do today.
Yeah.
You only do one movie a year, I've read, right?
Yeah.
Why do you pick one a year? Because of the kids, or?
Yeah. Those damn kids. Because I can, and it's a luxury, and I'm really fortunate. And so I don't take that for granted either. Ashton and I never work at the same time. Neither one of us works when the kids are in school out of town. So if it shoots in LA, my next project is shooting in LA in January. So I'll do that. And then the project after that shoots in the summer outside in a different country. And so we tag team in and out, but neither one of us is ever absent from the kids.
And lastly, the holidays, Thanksgiving around the corner next week. What are you going to be doing?
I host for 27 people, but I will tell you, this was a mistake. I hope this airs after Thanksgiving.
You are that girl, aren't
No.
Why was it a mistake?
I said it's a mistake. I'm capping it at 20 because I can cook for 20, no problem. 18 to 20, it's fine. I have enough oven space. I have enough. I'm not tripling on my trays. 27 people has surpassed my ability. I don't have enough pots.
Is Ashton okay with that?
He thinks I'm crazy. He's like, you need to outsource. And so I did. I finally looked at it and I went, I have to buy 30 potatoes to make enough mashed potatoes. And I went, I don't have enough containers to boil 30 potatoes. I had a meltdown and I was like, I can't do this. And so he's like, why don't you do it as a potluck? And I was like, no, we are hosting Thanksgiving. But I outsourced my potatoes. I did. Williams Sonoma is going to ship me when I'm Williams Sonoma, I was like, I'm buying pre-made potatoes from Williams Sonoma and they're going to ship me my thing because I don't have enough things. But my turkeys I'm making, green beans, all that is salad. But there's certain...
Whoa.
Nobody cares about this. Why are we talking about this? I'm capping it at 20. Making 2 turkeys, that's when you know you have a problem.
And then you're not doing anything for Christmas, probably. You're going away or something, probably. You can't cook for another 20 people for Christmas.
No, Christmas we do in Iowa, so that is not my responsibility. That is... Santa shows up in Iowa, and so does Magical the Food. No,
Good luck. Good luck, girl.
Well done.
Please.
Good. Congrats on this. This is amazing.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Congrats.